In the last video, you saw Cody, Rob, and I hang with the turkey all morning, and we eventually got our opportunity.
Yeah.
Later that day, at very last light, we ended up roosting a turkey, so we had plans for where we were going to start the next morning.
All right, we got one for the morning. Let's go to sleep.
Once it broke daylight, we were surprised at how many turkeys were actually in that spot. We were hearing all kinds of vocalizations from hens, multiple gobblers, and a couple of those gobblers were really fired up.
Seems like they're kind of working away. There's a bunch of good meadows down there too, so we're just gonna try to loop down and get in front of them. Right there. Just right on that little hill right here. We got a clear shot of 50 either. Yeah.
We finally got eyes on the turkeys, but they just never got quite close enough for a shot. Then later that morning, we had a pretty funny encounter when Cody called in a bolt.
Oh, now it's coming back. Scraping the ground, I bet it'll come in. Oh! 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 Oh!
They come in committed.
Got a little dicey.
Y'all just got it easier over here in Oregon, man. These bowls is unpressured, man. It's easier, man. He called that thing out on string, you know. Y'all got it easy.
Kill one of them, you feel freezer.
We spent the rest of the afternoon hunting in that same area where we heard the birds gobbling that morning. And while we never heard them gobble again that afternoon, at one point Rob and I thought we were hearing drumming close by. We were sitting there on pins and needles, and all of a sudden we caught movement right at the edge of our range.
That was neat. That thing was like a ghost. Yeah, dude,
After the black bear went through, we didn't hear the drumming anymore, and we didn't hear any other sounds of turkeys the rest of the day. But just knowing how much action was going on in there that morning, we knew that the following morning, that's where we were going to start.
You guys sick of being with me yet?
I wish I just had a GoPro on you for an entire day. That'd be like a year worth of reels.
I think I might sit out.
Your head?
Yeah, it's pounding. I took a bunch of ibuprofen.
Drink some water.
That's, yeah.
Such a classic thing, like, oh dude, you got a headache? No big deal, drink some water. Not that helpful.
Sorry, boys.
You feel better, and then we'll go get the third one for the morning.
That sounds good.
Dude, let's go get on a giant.
Let's do it.
You know who hit on him? He's gonna be a giant.
Oh, he's gonna be a big one. I don't hear him. Let's go.
New spot.
New spot. They're not here. We're going back into the spot that we hunted yesterday morning, and we saw the two toms. Had a bunch of birds gobbling in there, and then we actually went to a different spot yesterday. Cody called in a bull, and then after that, we ended up coming back to this spot, and we heard the birds gobble down in there, so we hunted in the afternoon in that area, but never ended up hearing them again, although we did see a bear. That was pretty cool, and at one point, I thought I heard drumming in there, and so did Rob, so we feel like the turkeys are still in the area, but today we parked further down the road. We're walking down the road that way. We hopefully don't affect them at all, and maybe they just don't hear us pull in. Not sure if that matters or not, but it's just something different that we're trying. Cody's got a migraine setting in, so he's staying back, and Rob and I are just going in and give these birds one last go. The other group's going back to where they had a bunch of turkeys in range, and Josh had a misfire yesterday, so hopefully they can call those birds in again and get an opportunity at them. The nice thing about this spot is because we hunted it so much yesterday, we got a pretty good idea of the lay of the land, and I know my confidence is higher just having an idea of what it actually looks like in there, because the terrain is so big here that looking at the topo lines is a little challenging when you don't know the scale of the area, so I'm gonna go in there and see what happens. Oh no, they hear them. They're all dead, dude. That one's gonna stay in my clothes for a while, I can feel it. This is the ridge, right? Where we set up and saw them, it was like right there. They were working their way across that. So far it's been pretty quiet. I thought I heard one turkey gobble way off, and what we're doing is just walking further down the road. There's a decent chance they're just wrapped around the ridge, and we can just get over there where we can hear them. have a close quarter shot. I feel like they're just around here. I think we can get to that tree. Just go real easy. Do you think he'll make it through this brush on my left, that down tree? I just plan to shoot it right down that road. Oh my God. It's funny for me. Oh my God. It's probably when I eased down. That's when he butted. Yeah. And by the time I got that dot on him, he was like, maybe his toes were on the ground. He got real close. He got real close. That's good eyes to see him up there to the right, because I wouldn't have even seen him up there. Hey, it worked out. I mean, aside from... Oh, that's sore. That's what I get. I got a buddy back home who's like, I haven't killed a bird in 9 years. I've missed 5 times. And I've talked so much crap on him this season. So much. That's what I get. Sorry, Anthony. I didn't even see him coming in. I just saw him like fully up there.
Was he strutting up there?
No.
I just saw you were just like he's to the right, and I like slowly zoomed out, moved over. I couldn't tell where he was, and then I peeked over with my eyes, and I saw his head go down one time, and I was like, okay, I see him, but then same thing for me, that limb was in the way for a long time.
When he put his head down, that's when I like shifted.
I couldn't tell if you were shifting or if you were just shaking so bad.
All I see is this. There's a tree. Old Zach likes to get in these hides. This was a great setup, though.
Yeah, I feel like for the conditions, like we're in this burn area where, I mean, there's just not a lot of places, and the sun's beating on us, but right here, you're in the shade, and I'm on the backside of the tree, and I'm in the shade, and then we got this bush to our right that just completely, I mean, it broke my profile off the side of the tree, because otherwise I would be sticking out like a sore thumb if this bush wasn't here. It seemed like maybe you just were kind of stuck. Like you couldn't really get on him at that point.
Oh, no. When he moved left, there was like nothing.
Yeah, because your dot's higher than your bead, right?
Yeah, well, not by much.
But enough.
But it was, the angle of this branch right here was just so that I had to do that. And I didn't do a hard move until he putted.
Well, everybody misses.
It's my first one. It had to happen.
Is it your first miss? Well, congratulations.
It finally happened.
It was fun, at least. I bet if we just sit here and give them 20 minutes, one of them will start gobbling again.
What a dejected feeling.
It's low.
That's a new low.
Yeah. Missing turkeys and stuff.
There's like, Dad, I crashed the car low. And then this is just underneath that. Just a scotch lower than that.
I'll wait and watch to make sure, but I don't think you hit it.
No, I shot probably 5 feet behind.
Things like this happen.
You ever miss and then kill one later in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Out of the same group.
Oh, yeah. We had a miss spook kill on the same bird one day. You pretty much shot right where he had been.
I didn't lead him.
It's like he's flying. It's just like,
That's just the way it goes.
It's so easy to get caught up. Like, you miss and you make stupid mistakes. But like, just in everything in life, especially hunting's taught me is finding the positive. So like last year, the best season I've ever had, dude. Felt like I was just the greatest hunter in the world. And headed in this season, I'm like, this is gonna be my best season. Practicing my calling, all this, calling some birds for some buddies who had never gotten them, ones who hadn't like gotten one in years. And I'm thinking, yes, I'm carrying it over. I still got the juice, you know? Well, hunting has a funny way of checking that ego and humbling you and just reminding you, like, no matter how good you think you are, you're not. And there's always something to like work towards. We talked about it the other day. There's like the easy layup hunts, which are nice, but it's like kind of going on a vacation.
yeah.
And then you have like where you put in the work. So like having that miss, having my ego checked, and then the success, the taste of victory is gonna be like that much sweeter.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's something like everybody can benefit from. Because right now I could just be dejected, put my head in the sand, be like, Zach, you got a tag. But I'm gonna be selfish and tell Zach you're still on camera.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go kill this other bird.
Oh yeah. One of the at least 2 others that are down in there. We essentially didn't hear it gobble this morning until about 45 minutes at least after legal. All season I've just been paying more and more attention to what you can and can't hear based off where they're hidden in the terrain, and I feel like that's
it could just be like a 50-yard wraparound. And you're just like, oh, they are there. And that's another thing, dude. Like, if you've noticed, anytime you ask me a question, I'm just like, yep. It's because that's typically the opposite of what I would do. So like hunting with Jared, hunting with you, and seeing like when you know how to play it aggressive. I'm like, well, if I was on my own, I'd hang back there way farther. But if you're like, should we push up? Like, well, my gut instinct says no. So let's do it and see what happens. Then I can blame you guys if it doesn't work out. I can't blame you for that, unfortunately. Well, I guess now I can go do my paperwork.
It's good enough day that we'll get on another when I can feel it. It's so nice out.
Plenty of time. I just didn't want it to be easy.
Right. I knew that's what you were
I
saying.
actually shot behind him on purpose.
I'm guessing that bird is the one that has hands. And probably, if we did hear dropping yesterday, I bet that's the turkey.
The one that we just heard.
Yeah. Because he's alone always. And he doesn't gobble as much as these ones do.
That one took off.
Same again.
Yeah.
He's down this road.
Missing takes all the pressure off. I feel loose now.
Well, can't go get any worse.
You can't look any stupider.
Unless you miss again.
Why'd you have to say that?
Well, just getting it out, like getting it out, and it's gone.
Now. Moved from down here to up here at the very least. I feel well hid. I just hope that he can hear us over that water. Yeah. You might have to rip him.
I think we might have like all 3 of them right around us.
Hopefully they didn't move off.
I think they're probably right here. All the hand tracks right here make me feel pretty good. Might have to get up and move down the road again too, because he could have just walked down that, you know.
Could have walked down, could have walked up.
I don't
like that one. Definitely getting closer. Positive attitude and not beating yourself up. Like, I was obviously beating myself up, but like, how many times something happens and you think that that's like the end of it, you stick with it. Like, you're gonna accomplish what you want to. It might not be that hour, that day, maybe not even that year, maybe not that year, but I'm just so psyched for that experience, being humbled like that, and to have that feeling of like, oh my god, I felt like it's the first bird I've ever shot. Like, we got one. We're plenty happy with that. We're gonna go get Rob's turkey. Awesome morning. It's pretty funny because at one point I was just like, well, I guess it might not be as good as yesterday. Well, it turns out it was way crazier. 2 shots. I think that's the old boss. He's gorgeous. Yeah, he's sweet. Look how big his head is. spurs you've ever seen in your life.
I think we got the big one, dude.
Are you kidding me? This is exactly why
You miss one every once in a while.
you just shouldn't kick yourself. Like you never know what one failure is gonna lead you to.
Your biggest bird to date.
Dude, those are
Straight
are
freaky.
hooks, dude.
Like straight up freaky.
They like curve in too.
I don't think I've ever seen them that big on a Rio.
I don't think I've ever seen them that big on any bird in person for me.
The character on it too, it's just crazy, like the curve.
You see that curve? How cool is that?
Oh yeah, that's a fair bit heavier than that one that I just shot.
That is not what I was expecting to see at all.
The way he acted, when he came down, I could just see his big old snoot hanging. I was like, I bet that thing's a tank. I don't think there's probably any chance he was gonna see us up there.
You're shaking like this. It's kind of easy for him to see.
He didn't really say much until everything started going crazy down here. I guess validate your tag and then we'll walk out of here. Go show Cody and everybody else at camp. And
Just got up here to the road. I'm gonna play a prank on Cody. Pretend like we don't have a turkey. Hopefully he's feeling better, and hopefully nobody's mad at us because we're late based off of when we said we would be done. Whoops. Imagine that. I hope he's feeling better.
What time?
Yeah, Rob missed. First thing, right out the gate.
Layup, chip shot. You know his funky blinds he likes to put you in, where you can't go like this. The bird has to come right down the pipe. This bird was coming up the road and then decided to go off. So I had to go underneath this one like limb, up into this pocket, and then shift off the tree. When I shifted, he flew and I shot where he was standing.
A hen just walked across the road right now.
Really?
Yeah, I was sitting here watching these garter snakes in the puddle.
Oh yeah.
There was 4 of them at one point. It's weird, they like roll around in there.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah. I had 7 or 8 bottles of water, I think. A couple rounds of ibuprofen.
Yeah, look at them all. There are like 4 of them in there, at least. What are they doing?
Here's the way. Oh, you sons of I did miss this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On a 20-yard chip shot.
Ever seen things like this?
Oh my goodness! Never in my life! You gotta be kidding me!
We thought we were kidding ourselves when we first saw it. We're like, Cody's making a big deal about the one that we got
I mean,
a couple days ago.
never in my life I've seen a reel like this.
Yeah, dude, that thing's got some hammers.
Wow. That's definitely good for the necklace there.
Just an absolute tank.
Yeah.
He's a sweet turkey.
Dude. Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I wasn't there.
But, hey, I wished you were, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
And camp is empty as can be.
Is this your bird?
Oh, that's not mine.
Yeah.
Nice. So we've got 3 down.
3 down.
Yeah.
What we're weighing out at.
19 even.
What you filming me for?
Y'all kill?
We found what you guys killed.
We were at the top and they fired off at the very, very bottom. They got down, we got on them, cut the distance in half from them, set up on like a little skid road at the bottom of it. A hen started chirping back, so just back and forth with her. She came running at us flared up, flapped up over the tree, hit and took off running, but didn't make another noise. And those toms, there's 3 toms, and they thought that sounded like we were fighting.
Yeah.
And they just ran down the road, all 3 of them. And what was crazy about it was the one that Josh shot, he was gonna shoot the other one. And the one went to cut him off and got him killed. Awesome morning.
Oh, it's
awesome
incredible.
morning. We had a hen come in on one of the setups, and she worked us for how long? Like, it seemed like forever.
Oh, yeah.
About 5 feet.
Jared just kept like, just talking to her, and she was like,
She was from you guys, and she was like
trying to figure out how this stump,
the stump
was talking to her.
She couldn't figure it out, but she never flared. It was really fun to like mess with her for a long, long time. Hey! It took me a second.
Hey, your hands are bloody.
I missed one.
You did?
First thing.
Holy moly. What? They don't really get like that around here.
No, that's what I said.
Whoa.
Never seen one like this.
Unreal.
We thought Josh's was a stud. I was like, dude, they don't really get that big around here.
Yeah, we got here and saw that. We were like, his is huge too.
Josh's bird was 15.2.
Really?
Yeah, like we thought it was bigger than that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Killers!
Dude,
That's funny.
congrats, bro.
Awesome.
It was a fun morning. Oh!
It doesn't even look real, does it?
Oh my god.
Jared, come over here.
Absolute hooks on that thing.
It was a wild morning.
Sun missed.
I missed my first one this morning. First thing, layup, chip shot. Zach's got me behind bars. My window, I could do this. Tree, 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 tree. So I'm in there. He's gonna come right up this little dirt road. Why are you up there? I'm like this. So I like go down around, and he starts. And his toes might have still been touching the ground, but essentially I shot where he was when he wasn't there anymore.
Zach sets me up in places where I can't move my gun.